Hi all the students. Today here I am in front of you all to discuss the part 2 of your motion lesson from 9th standard CBSE. Now here we have the thing which you have to discuss is, we already discussed what is a motion, and we already discussed that we have a distance and displacement and what is a position also, and we found the difference between them, and we have already calculated the distance and all, like displacement also, with one example. Now let us talk about one more thing today over here, is different types of motions. The first different type of motions means, in the point of view, like to say there are two types of different motions. We say rectilinear motion and all, circular motion, rotatory motion. I am not talking about those different types of motion. I am talking about there is a difference in those motions also. Like the motion is classified into two types. It might be circular, it might be rotatory, it might be oscillatory, or it might be any of different type of motions. They are classified into two types. The two types are uniform and non-uniform motion. Now coming to this, you have a uniform motion in front of you right now. I have represented it in the form of a graph also, but let us see the definition of it first. Now, uniform motion, a body has a uniform motion if it travels equal distance in equal interval of time. Equal distance in equal interval of time. So now what do you have over here is, like for example, you are traveling for 1 minute. For 1 minute you are traveling 5 kilometers. Again for another 1 minute, if you are traveling another 5 more kilometers, sorry, in 1 minute, okay, 5 meters you think. For 1 minute, that means for 60 seconds or for 10 seconds you are traveling 1 meter. For 10 seconds you are traveling 1 meter. For another 10 seconds, if you are traveling another 1 more meter. For another 10 seconds, if you travel another 1 more meter, that means for each and every time interval of 10 seconds, you are traveling 1 meter. That means here you can observe that there is an equality in time interval. That means 10 seconds, 10 seconds, 10 seconds. And the distance which you are traveling for every 10 seconds is also similar. That is 1 meter. You might travel for 10 seconds 2 meters, again for another 10 seconds 2 meters, the total distance will be 4, and for next second also, like next 5 seconds or 2 seconds, like the time interval should be same. Like it might be 1 second or it might be a millisecond also. It doesn't matter about how much small the time interval you are taking, but for equal interval of times, if you are traveling equal interval of distances, then we call it as a uniform motion. Right? So here the graphical representation of uniform motion is going to be like this. Now you can take example, a freely falling body from top of a building as a best example of uniform motion. It travels uniformly. For each and every time interval, it covers the equal interval of distance. Equal amount of distance is going to be covered. Now here, graphical representation over here, on x-axis you are going to take time, on y-axis you are going to take distance, because time is an independent physical quantity and distance is a dependent physical quantity. Distance is not dependent, like it depends upon time. Like how the time is increasing, on that the distance is going to be, on that the distance is going to be dependent. So independent one will be taken on y, on this the dependent one will be taken on y-axis, and independent one is going to be taken on x-axis. Now here, for this much of time interval, let us take the time interval is somewhat around like this. Let us take the time interval from 0 to 1 second. So time I am taking it in seconds. 0 to 1 second, let us take 1 meter, 2 seconds, another 1 more meter, 2, 3, 4, 5, 3, 4, 5, 6. So for each and every 1 second, your distance traveling is also 1 meter only. Right? So now what happens is, like that, you can get a graph like this, and that is a straight line. If it is a uniform motion, the graph is going to be a straight line. Right? So let us get into the next one. Next one over here is this one. When you have a graph over here, like for example, non-uniform motion. If you are having a non-uniform motion, for equal interval of time, unequal distances for equal interval of time, unequal distances, then that body is said to be non-uniform motion. For equal interval, for every 10 seconds, for first 10 seconds, if you travel 2 meters, another 10 seconds, if you are traveling 1 meter, another 10 seconds, you are traveling 5 meters. So what happens over here? The interval is same. The time interval 10 seconds, 10 seconds, 10 seconds. But the gap which you are taking, the distance which you are taking for first time is somewhat 2 meters, second time 1 meter, third time 5 meters. So there is a difference in the distance. So if there is a difference in in distance with equal interval of time, then that particular body is said to be in non-uniform motion, and you can represent it in graphical form in this way. Like for example, if the time is 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, that means for each and every gap of 1 second, if you are reaching like 1, 2, 3, 4, now if you observe here for 4 seconds, your graph has increased like 4, 5, 5th second you didn't even travel like 1 meter only. You are increasing your distance. Like for example, this is 2, 3, 4, 5. So like for example, sudden rise in the distance or sudden down in the distance or different graphs, you will be getting it in the form of a curve, not like a linear curve is not going to come. Like it is going to curvely come. I don't say it is going to be in this manner only. You might have it in this manner, or you might also have it in different manners. Like the graph, it depends upon the distance covered. So depending upon that, you might have an irregular graph. This kind of graphs also are able to be plotted. So this is what I am going to say, that if a body is having unequal distances in equal interval of time, then that particular body is said to be in non-uniform motion. Right? Hope this is clear and helpful for you. Let us meet in the next part of motion. Until then, bye.